Hello everyone, my name is Thomas and I'm here for the Phantom Builder. So today we're playing with the SR-3M. We're using a PKA, suppressor, laser and vertical grip. You'll also see me use a Deagle 44 with a suppressor, a laser sight and a delta sight. So this gameplay you'll see me play quite aggressively, but also you'll see me focus on flanking, which is actually quite important on this map. Unless you're playing with an LMG, flanking is really your only option. So, what's the best way to play with this gun? Well, as you see, I'm trying to go for headshots quite a lot, although it doesn't always work out for me. But really, it's trying to be sneaky, try to get behind your enemy. And once you are, you can just go on and ruin them. Because this thing has such a high rate of fire that pretty much no gun competes with it, except maybe the AS-FAL and certain PDWs. So really, this is like the AS-FAL of carbines. It's a fast rate of fire, and it has and it really works well with its suppressor, although the AS-FAL is one built in. So when do you use this gun? Well, you use it in close quarters, although long range does work, just like in my previous gameplay with the AS-FAL. We use things similar to the AS-FAL, but no. Alright, so what does happen with this gun is you can actually dump an entire magazine into an enemy just to kill them. And in certain times, oh yeah, you're gonna see this a lot. Kill traits. Irritating. But what you're also gonna see is that even though this gun feels like something you should use with hipfire, because well, it's almost like a PDW, it isn't. You should aim down sights, because this thing has way too much spread, but it also has a lot of recoil. So it's actually quite hard to use, but it does unlock at a later rank. So that means that you can actually use it pretty well, as long as you're pretty good at this game, and which you probably are when you get to the rank that this game unlocks at. So here you see me be quite sneaky, and you do see me use hipfire, but that's because the range is close enough that it would take me more time to aim down sights than I would lose by missing bullets through hipfire. So here you see me capping the hill, which is actually pretty nice. Like, I saw a grenade flying behind me. Luckily it didn't kill me, but I did get killed by this thing. So what else guys though? Well, really just kick back and join it. If you want to hear more commentary from me, just keep listening. So like at this moment you see like this thing works pretty well at long range, but you do see me missing a lot of shots because this thing has a lot of recoil, so it goes semi-automatically for a second, and it does work, but I almost get killed by that grenade. But yeah, here you see me go automatic again, because that's really the point where this gun shines. It's high rate of fire. So here I try to get a bit of a nice ambush done here by just waiting for the enemy, and you see me dodge really quickly because I see someone sniping. But sadly, someone was right behind him, and yeah, that killed me. So what else? Well, oh yeah, I was also playing with a friend of mine called CS. He also has a YouTube channel, but he has abandoned it a bit. He is going to make some more videos in the near future, so I'll tell you when he does. Well, oh yeah, this is a really nice moment. Like, always I've started to just reactively pull out my pistol. Like I didn't do before. Like I did pull out my pistol quite quickly, but I didn't do it almost automatically. Now, whenever I run low on ammo and I know I can reload, I just hold that. I really have my finger on the 2 while firing. So whenever I run out of ammo, I immediately switch and start firing. Because really, you want to because with a pistol, the best way to play with it, as you can see here, is go for headshots and react quickly. Because that's really what it's about. It's pretty much a backup weapon. Yeah, and here you see me get dominated by Scar H, which I was trying to play with before. So yeah, gonna do a gameplay on that one day. But so overall, pretty good gun. Seriously. But the reason I'm using a suppressor, which I think I already told, no I didn't. So the reason I use a suppressor is because when I'm trying to flank, the sound signature is already really big, because more experienced players will notice you when you go up the stairs, because they're just loud, like they're made of metal. Metal is like the worst surface to sneak on in this game. You're just gonna get wrecked, because the enemy will hear you all the time. Like, and this was a really nice moment. Just like, instead of crouching, which would be really slow, I just push back a bit. So I stay mobile, and I just use the fact, and I just change my angle to the window. So so that way I can actually reduce the part of me that the enemy can see. And here again, you just see me cancel reload by trying to fire while reloading, because I noticed an enemy was really close to me and was walking past the door. And the reason you cancel reload sometimes is because even though this gun has a small magazine, you don't need that many bullets to kill someone in close quarters. So when someone walks by through that door, you should, or at least past that door actually, you should just cancel a reload and wait until the enemy comes, or take cover and reload further up from the door. Yeah, so what else? Well, yeah, this was actually a really nice gameplay. I think I end up winning it. Yeah, I do. And like, really just playing the objective can be a lot of fun in these kind of matches, mainly on Metro, because it really gets you to the focus point. But also with the other way to play on Metro, which is pretty much my favorite way, is to go for the flanks. So whenever possible, I just go behind the enemy and I try to get them in the back, which is actually quite nice, to be honest, because there is no way the enemy is gonna notice you unless they hear you. Like in front, and they're almost always getting tunnel vision because they're looking right in front of them. So what you do get on Metro quite a lot is that the sides pretty much switch. So like there are so many enemies trying to flank you that your spawn actually turns into their spawn and their spawn turns into your spawn. Here I make use of audio clues again. Like maybe you're gonna hear it in the recording, I'm not sure. But you hear me, well, you notice that I just take cover really quickly. Well, it was just a moment ago. Here I get killed. That was because I heard someone walk up the stairs, and I knew that if I was standing in the open, he would just run around the corner and kill me. So I used those arcade machines. You can actually stand between them, and it's really good cover because it's thick. So as far as I know, it stops LMGs, but I'm not sure. And at the same time, it's also really concealed. Like the enemy won't see you while standing there. So really, it's a good place to keep the enemy, to take the enemy by surprise. Although here you see me like just quickly switching to the other side of the cover, because that way I make sure that whenever wherever the enemy expects me to be, I am not. Well, and here I get a really nice kill. Although you see the gun glitching over there, I don't know where it comes from. I think it's because like the really heavy recoil, and then it gets rendered a bit incorrectly. So here you just see me taking the enemy from behind, and then oh my god, I didn't shoot him. Okay, I think that ends up being my death. No. Like, but that was really bad. You saw me just walking past an enemy. But like here you see, like the gun does work at long range, and really just like with the ASFL, you should go for the headshots always. And here you see me use the fire and trying to get a kill with the Deagle. I do get one, but I get taken down by the enemy MP7. I think the knife got an assist on me. So what you see me do here is, like, in a safe situation, you should always reload. Seriously, always. Because the ammo pool is so small in this gun, like the magazine is so small, that's just like with ASFL, like I did before. This gun really doesn't have a big magazine, and it's really not good for certain situations. So what else do I do here? Well, I do actually get I do try to fire on the enemy. I do get an assist threat, but here you see me looking at the minimap, and that's because I noticed that there was someone around that corner there, and he does flee from me, and he goes and runs right into my friendlies. But here, this is a really nice moment. Like, I first just try to kill this guy who was over there. I hear like steps on the stairs, so I just try to get down and take cover and just approach the situation slowly. So I'm pushing up, and I just take the enemy from so I just try to control the situation by pushing up so slowly that really I've got a situational advantage in every situation here. Here you see me, there's this guy around the corner, so I pie the corner as they call it. Like I just go around the corner and I quickly take them out. Although the problem here is that this guy spawned on him, and that's still a problem even though the in-combat mechanic that they added. And like here you see me get a nice kill. Like just always keep moving. That's something I just can't stress enough. Like whenever you're standing still, you're vulnerable. When you're moving, you're still vulnerable, so you still should use cover, but you're not as vulnerable as you would normally be. He just, like, that's really the nice thing about the Deagle. It isn't only a good way to just kill people, but because of its high damage, it's really nice for finishing people off. Because if they've already taken damage, one shot from the Deagle is often enough to kill them. Here you see me try to control the staircase, because enemies have been flanking us throughout this round. And then, well, does this mode fail? No, it doesn't. Like, I do get another kill, but I get completely... No, I don't get wrecked. Like, so I was getting completely wrecked in this moment. But, like, this is actually a really nice moment. So, what else to say? Well, again, I noticed someone on the stairs. I hear the steps on the stairs. So I just go around the corner and try to check it. But one of my teammates already took him out. But let me talk about what happened in this round. So during this round, I noticed that if I didn't focus on the hill, often the enemy would take it over because, well, there was no defense. So on King of the Hill, this is really important. Don't go for the nice kill streaks. Go for the hill, and you're gonna get kill streaks automatically because enemies are gonna be going for the hill almost always, unless they're awful. Because then they're just not gonna deal with the objective before killing people. So yeah. Like, I ran out of ammo, actually, for my primary in this moment. So I had a really long kill streak, so I just killed someone with my Deagle here. And then I think I end up picking up an MP7 from the enemy. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I end up picking up this MP7. And I do get a kill with it, or two, maybe, yeah. But I just don't like the MP7. Like, it's really nice with its low recoil and controllability, but all the other factors aren't really good. It's getting close quarters and that's it. Like, it's a really situational weapon. Almost all other weapons, including the ASFL and SR-3M, things like that, aren't as situational. Like, for example, the P90 is really less situational and more practical because it has a big magazine and low damage, but that big magazine does allow you to kill multiple people, which is always good. Like, it's something that works in almost every situation except long range. So here you see me trying to defend the hill. Actually, some people are running out. Ooh, nice. Yeah, and I get killed by the MP7 that I got killed. I got some kill switch before. So yeah, Kwama. I think I go for a flank again here. No, I don't. Like, I just go around this corner and try to get some more kills. Like, this is actually a pretty nice moment. No, actually, this is a really boring moment. You just see me going up and down, trying to observe the situation. It does end up killing me because I didn't respond quickly enough to the enemy trying to run at me. That's why the MP7 was good. Like, it killed me so quickly. I really didn't have time to respond, except that I did kill him because he was really damaged already. So here, like, again, trying to be aware of the situation, just reacting to the enemy really quickly. And like, for example, don't run straight through that hallway. But you can better go through this door, because enemies are also not focusing on it. They expect you to come from that other hallway that's on this side. So yeah, here I got one more kill, and here's really where everything's over. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave a like if you like this video. So if you subscribe, I'm gonna make more content like this, and leave comments with some feedback. Also, thanks to Just Real to See It, and I'm out. Goodbye.